I'm Lafern Fraser. Your IKTV News Update is up next. Looking out of his house last Sunday, September 19th, was one of the worst mistakes Arthur Boy Blue Joseph has ever made. Joseph, who lives in Barely, was hit in the left arm and on the left side of his chest by shotgun pellets just after 6 p.m. on Sunday. The 47-year-old cobbler, who is a patient at the surgical ward of the Milton Cater Memorial Hospital, said that he and his girlfriend were eating when he heard gunshots outside and he decided to investigate. He said that when he opened the door, he saw someone standing outside and that person shot him. Joseph said that after he got shot, he escaped by running through some bushes. Police are investigating the incident. Kidney patients may soon have a local solution when it comes to dialysis treatment and sourcing funds for kidney transplants. A group of Vincentians have founded the Kidney Restorative Foundation of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and are currently looking at ways to fund the organization. The group is made up of lawyer Andrew Cummings, kidney patient Descent Henry, Dr. Malcolm Samuel, Shannon Durant, and founder and director of the organization, Jameson Manor Samuel. Samuel said that the idea for the organization came when Dr. Samuel diagnosed him with kidney problems in July of 2006. I realized when I became sick that there was nothing set up to help people in terms of finances, said Samuel. He said that the foundation, which has as its aim to set up a dialysis center, is hoping to help people with kidney problems by raising funds through entertainment promotions and other forms of fundraisers. Samuel said that the foundation, which was incorporated 2 weeks ago, is not only dedicated to kidney patients, but, quote, we are looking to help people with other problems, unquote. He said that the foundation is trying to hold a meeting with Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves as the group seeks to source funds to set up the dialysis center. Assistant Executive Director of the Hotel and Tourism Association, Francilia Marksman, says that preparations are now well underway for the 4th annual Vincy Flavors culinary event. The event is planned for Saturday, November 20th and will be held under the theme 101 Renditions of Vincentian Culinary Experiences. The cook-off is the brainchild of the Hotel and Tourism Association. Marksman says the competition gives the participants an opportunity to display their culinary and bartending skills. She added that they are hoping to have a wide cross-section of the public participating in this year's competition, which will be held at the cruise ship terminal. Barbadian police have launched a massive manhunt for 2 armed men who robbed the RBTT Bank at 6 Road St. Philip of an undisclosed sum yesterday. Reports indicate that just before midday, 2 men wearing masks and brandishing firearms entered the bank, and one of them screamed at customers to get on the floor. About 15 customers were in the bank at the time and complied with the instructions. Reports are that after the robbery, the 2 men left the scene in a vehicle bearing only one number plate in the rear, which they later abandoned at Oldbury St. Philip before switching to another car. Police Public Relations Officer Inspector David Welch confirmed that a white Toyota car used in the robbery was found in St. Philip. No one was hurt during the robbery. As Indian officials struggle to deal with mounting international criticism toward the safety and security of Commonwealth Games athletes, new evidence has emerged that show children as young as 7 are being used in the construction of game venues. In an exclusive interview with CNN, international Harvard fellow and trafficking expert Siddharth Kara told Becky Anderson that child labor was a widespread and well-known issue in New Delhi. I reliably documented in just a few days 32 cases of forced labor and 14 cases of child labor for all construction related to the Commonwealth Games, Kara said on Connect the World. The children I saw were the ones where I felt I had documented child labor, where children were working, picking up hammers, banging stones, paving entryways, and planting grass along the roads to beautify them, hours and hours at a time. Kara, a renowned expert in the subject of human trafficking, also outlined the harsh conditions these children were forced to work under. The conditions are subhuman, and that's really the only word I can apply, Kara said. We now take a look at the weather with Al Archer.
All right, late today we're continuing to watch for the weekend. It looks like a pretty nice weekend here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, because of this big heat dome building on top of us that separates us from a little unsettledness out over the central Atlantic well to our east, almost 1,000 miles, 1,600 kilometers east of us, and a non-tropical storm system centered over Hispaniola to our west, which is causing some showers over the central Caribbean. So we got this nice little dry slot that's been over us during the day. Some varied clouds, but dry. And of course, we're still keeping an eye peeled on Tropical Storm Matthew over the westernmost part of the Caribbean, which will likely move in and across the across the Yucatan of Mexico this weekend, and then ultimately could come out into areas of like Florida and the westernmost part of the Atlantic off the southeast U.S. coast late next week. Of course, no bearing on us. For us here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, skies are partly sunny, and over the course of the next 5 to 7 days, a 20% or less chance of just a widely scattered trade wind shower. Those that develop here over the weekend will likely be trending in, however, from the southeast. Our daytime highs are at 89 Fahrenheit, 32 Celsius. Lows are at 79 Fahrenheit, 26 Celsius. Marine weather gets better and better, with winds first tonight out of the southeast 10 to 15 knots. Small craft caution sees 2 to 2.5 meters north swell. Saturday through Sunday, east-southeast 10 to 15 knots. Better yet, subsiding to just over 1 to just over 2 meters in northeast swells. And checking tides here in Kingstown. First of all, for tonight, we're looking at a high tide 8:56, a low at 11:42, a high Saturday morning at 7 a.m. and a low Saturday afternoon 3:45. I'm meteorologist Alan Archer. Hey, nice weekend with partly sunny skies and with just a few showers here on IKTV. It's all about you.
Sports is up next. The Rotary Club St. Vincent South Annual Cricket Festival that was scheduled to begin on Saturday 25th September will now begin on Saturday 2nd October 2010. This postponement is to give all participating teams more time to prepare. 20 teams are expected to participate in this year's competition. The defending champion is National Sports Council. Teams are asked to contact Dixon Findlay, Garfield Williams, Grenville Williams, or any other member of the Rotary Club St. Vincent South for further information. Jamaican quarter-miler Sharifa Lloyd could be training with the Racers Track Club come next month when preparations for the 2011 athletics season gets underway. On Wednesday, Lloyd's agent Claude Bryan and Racers head coach Glenn Mills confirmed that negotiations were in an advanced state and that the 28-year-old could join the UWI-based club, which boasts the likes of double world record holder Usain Bolt and rising star Johan Blake. According to Mills, Lloyd, who was based in Atlanta in the United States, where Bryan's on-track management group is located, would be a good addition to the Racers group. We're honored that someone with her achievements would want to join us, Mills told The Observer in an interview. He said despite the fact that Lloyd has not won any individual global medals, she has been a crucial member of several medal-winning relay teams, including those which mined silver in the 4x400 meters at the 2007 and 2009 World Championships in Osaka and Berlin, respectively, and bronze at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Mills said Lloyd's inclusion would be, quote, a big boost to our female program, unquote, and he hoped they would be able to take Sharifa to the next level. Digicel, proud sponsors of Caribbean football, yesterday officially launched the Digicel Caribbean Cup 2010 at a glittering press conference at the Hyatt Hotel in Trinidad. The Digicel Caribbean Cup 2010 kicks off in Puerto Rico on October 2nd and then travels to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Suriname and the Dominican Republic to complete the first stage of the tournament. In the second round, some of the higher-ranked teams, Cuba, Guadeloupe and Trinidad and Tobago, are seeded and will join the tournament in the qualification stage, playing across 3 host countries including Grenada and Antigua and Barbuda. The top 2 teams from each of the groups in Stage 2 will join the holders, Jamaica, and the hosts Martinique to make up 8 finalists in the Digicel Caribbean Cup Finals from November 26th. The tournament, which will run over 9 weeks, encompasses a total of 55 matches to be played across 8 countries, culminating in what is sure to be another thrilling Digicel Caribbean Cup Final in Martinique on Sunday, December 5th. Tens of thousands of football fans are expected to attend the live games, with millions more watching worldwide on TV. Sunday's Berlin Marathon will have a different look as the next crop of stars do battle on the famously fast course. The Berlin race is known for producing fast times around the German capital, but with Haile Gebrselassie opting to race in the New York Marathon on November 7th, the door is open for others to try to beat their personal bests. The 37-year-old Ethiopian set the world record of 2 hours, 3 minutes, 59 seconds here 2 years ago, but 3 of this year's field have gone below 2 hours and 6 minutes. The 2010 favorite is Kenya's Patrick Makau, who clocked the fastest time in the world of 2 hours, 4 minutes and 48 seconds when he won the Rotterdam Marathon. Compatriot Jeffrey Mutai will be hard on his heels, having run 2 hours, 4 minutes and 55 seconds also in Rotterdam. Both runners know the flat and fast course in the German capital and hope for favorable weather conditions. This has been another edition of your IKTV News Update. I'm Lafern Fraser. Thanks for watching. Do have a great weekend, and we'll see you again starting on Monday at 6 a.m.